everybody, Racing TV here with episode 4 of season 2. Welcome back to another episode. Today we have another licensed group of really good racers. Now pick a car through, you guys looking through here. Alright, there is 32 total licensed vehicles again. Remember, so far we have Time Shifter from episode 1, the Jaguar Project 8 from episode 2, and Clear Speeder from episode 4. And also, I've released a short of the first 4 Hall of Famers. Go check out that short. It involves with High Voltage, Bedlam, Quick and Silk, and Rally Final, with 3 of them being Rally Final, Quick and Silk, and Bedlam being the original trio from my beginning of YouTube. Anyway, we are going to get started here with a 2v2, same old. This is the Derby cars I am now selecting, so stay tuned for more of those with our champion of the Cadillac. Probably makes sense, but anyway, maybe your car might win, and we'll be ending up with the second licensed vehicle that will be heading into the Big 32, and whoever wins that will be joining Shoebox up there for the next huge tournament that's coming up. Until then, let's get started. First up is the Dodge Daytona up against the Mazda RX-7. The Daytona barely not getting a DNF, but he's eliminated, and the RX-7 is moving on. Next up is the Toyota Land Cruiser up against the Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. Jaguar Coupe. 3, 2, 1. The Jag is moving on. Alright, we got the Bugatti Boyd up against the Pagani Hyra Roadster. 3, 2, 1. And the Pagani pulling up to take the victory, while the Pagani gets a elimination stamp. The McLaren W1 up against the Jaguar MK12. 3, 2, 1. Let's redo that. I believe that was the Jag. Not that sure. That was, and indeed, the Jaguar. Next up is the Buick Rivera up against the Chevrolet Chevelle SS van. Buick getting a DNF. The Chevrolet is moving on. We got a matchbox of the Porsche 911 Turbo up against a Hot Wheels Dodge D100. 3, 2, 1. I do remember this Porsche being one of my oldest cars in my entire collection, and also it being one of my fastest. But anyway, next up is the 59 Impala up against the Custom Tordo. And the Custom Tordo is moving on. Pretty quick, but pretty close race as well. Alrighty, we have a Mercedes-Benz 500E up against a Ford F-150. Ford getting a DNF, but the Mercedes is moving on. Next up is the convertible Ford Mustang up against the Dodge Hellcat. Ford Mustang is eliminated, and the Dodge Hellcat is moving on. Next up, we have another 15 Impala up against a Ferrari. It makes sense why the Ferrari so slow is because it was my dad's. And the 59 Impala finally wins a single race. We have another very fast one. We have the Volkswagen T3 Custom. Used to be one of my fastest in the top 20 cars, up against the Chevrolet Silverado. Still got a little kick into it, but the Custom T3 is moving on. The Silverado is eliminated. Alright, Ford Mustang up against the Lotus Esprit. 3, 2, 1. Ford Mustang is moving on. The Lotus is eliminated. Custom 72 Chevrolet Love up against a Mitsubishi. And the Custom Love is moving on. Mitsubishi is eliminated. Trash Can up against the Ford Mustang from 1970. 1970 Ford Mustang. Matchbox is moving on. Trash Can is eliminated. Chevrolet Chevelle SS up against the Ford Mustang. And the Chevelle wins. Ford Mustang eliminated. And then finally, we got a classic here. The Dodge Rebel, one of my fastest trucks here, up against the Hudson Hornet, the one and only legend. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the Dodge Hemi is moving on. So from here to here, those are the first car. These are the cars that survived round 1 on to round 2. This is the Jaguar V12 Coupe up against the Mazda RX-7. The Jag is moving on. The RX is eliminated. The Jaguar MK12 up against the Bugatti Hyro Roadster. Hyro Roadster pulling up in. Alright, the Jag is out. This is going to be a really easy match for that Porsche 911 Turbo up against the Chevrolet SS van. Very close race somehow. Chevrolet is out and the Porsche is moving on. We got two very fast cars here. The Mercedes-Benz 500E up against the Custom Torado. And the Custom Torado is eliminated and the Mercedes is moving on. 59 Impala up against the Dodge Cat. And the 59 Impala up close. Dodge Hellcat is eliminated. Next up is the Ford Mustang up against the Custom T3. It's still got some speed into it. Alright, the 1970 Ford Mustang up against the Chevrolet Custom Love. I believe that is the Ford Mustang. Alright, we have the Dodge Hemi up against the Chevrolet SS. And that is going to the Dodge Hemi, which is our only truck left. I believe it was our only truck. Besides the Dodge D100. These are the final 4 groups. That's arrived at round 2, on to round 3, semifinals, and then the finals. Alright, Bugatti Hyro Roadster up against the Jaguar Coupe. Hyro Roadster with a huge upset. Next up is the Mercedes-Benz 500E up against the Porsche 911 Turbo. And the Porsche is eliminated. And the Mercedes-Benz is moving on. Next up is the 59 Impala up against the Custom T3. Whoa, hold on. And that was the 59 Impala with gaining a lot of speed. And then finally, on the third final round, is the Dodge Hemi up against the Ford Mustang. And the Ford Mustang is sadly eliminated, and the Dodge Hemi is moving on. Alright, here is our final 4 cars. The Mercedes-Benz 500E, Bugatti Hyro Roadster, somehow the 59 Impala, which is the worst Impala, then the Dodge Hemi. Second time making it in here. Alright, Bugatti Hyro Roadster up against the Mercedes-Benz 500E. And Hyro Roadster is going to the finals for this tournament, seeing who will be the second licensed. Next up, probably not a big, huge thing. 59 Impala versus the Dodge Hemi. 59 Impala is eliminated. Then the Dodge Hemi is going to the finals along with the Hyro Roadster. So which one is going on? Also, there will be lane switches, and they will each get a point. Dodge Hemi's taking point 1. Unless it's a Rebel. Yeah, it's a Rebel. My bad. So, the Dodge Rebel. Bugani takes the second point. Final round, winner takes all. And my friends, that is going to the Dodge Ram 1500 Rebel. Congratulations to whoever chose the Rebel. Congratulations. You'll be going into the Big 32 competition. And congratulations to Bugani Hyra for making it to second place. Anyway, I am Racing TV. Keep on racing, and remember, have a good one.